Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in this reading I want to ask, what are your spiritual blockages and what can you do about it? Also I want to know what lessons you're learning and maybe some uplifting messages for you. So generally I hope this reading will turn out to be very healing and helpful. Maybe it will bring you clarity about your situation. Okay, so that's group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, group number 4. Okay, group number 1, so let's see what's going on with you. So those cards are going to show me what blockages you currently have in your world. Okay, so the first thought that popped into my mind is that you don't believe that your wishes will come true. Is that yet you somehow you have faith, you did the work, but there is this strong feeling of not believing in the magic of life, feeling like doubting your own manifestation. I feel like, because I feel like you are manifesting some sort of dream fulfillment, some sort of wish fulfillment, your dream life, your relationships you desire, partner, friends, your soul family. And sometimes you don't, because you don't see the results of the manifestation, even though you did all the work, you're somehow doubting it. But still I can feel that this is not like a heavy energy. I feel like you still, there is some spark in you that but still there is something in you that believes that these things are possible for you, and believes that you're gonna get what you want. But we're all human, and when we don't see things happening in our world and we're living years and years without seeing the results of our manifestation, then of course we're gonna doubt if it's ever gonna happen, and maybe this is not even real. Maybe you have to settle for something less but more achievable for yourself. I feel like this is not much of a blockage, it's more like a little bit it's like a faith test. I feel like for some of you it may be more heavier than for others, but in general it's a faith test where you have to trust that no matter what, you will receive your fruits of your labor, fruits of your manifestation. But it's not happening this very moment, and it's like what you're learning, you have to learn how to be okay with the present moment and see the good in the present. General, how to be more wise, how to, again, there's this message of believing in your own potential, believing in your own magic, because you've already created this magic and you cannot doubt it. If you doubt it, it's not gonna come. That's how it works. And you have to be wise here. It's like you're learning to be wise and being able to stay confident in yourself no matter what, and learning that there is time for everything, and there is time for your manifestation to come true as well. Okay, this is about the faith in the process here. And it's like it's a test whether you can persevere through this period of pause, so to speak, because it's like your manifestations are put on pause because you're learning this lesson at the moment, because you're learning how to have faith no matter what. Yeah, and it's like the universe wants to see how well you will pass this test, how well you will stay strong even if you don't see the results. Even if you're in a period of stillness, that's the period for you to do something else. Because there are cycles to life, and there are cycles to go after your manifestation of receiving your, and there is time for pause, which you do right now. Yeah, and I feel like if you were manifesting soul family, soul tribe, is saying that you're always connected anyway. I know it's not really nice to hear it when you want to have those people by your side, but you're all connected anyway. And again, it's a faith test that know that this person or these people exist and that you will meet at a perfect time, and that you're not alone in this process. And just give yourself this pat on the back for being very patient, for being very strong, because you're doing a lot of work just by staying strong. It's like, again, the universe is really testing you whether you can hang on or not. And also universe is acknowledging how tough it has been for you. It acknowledges all the previous heartbreaks, the fact that you had to walk away from people you thought were friends, or you had to walk away from special people in your life. And I feel like you will receive your good karma, but it will come after this period of pause, and you will be able to win this, I feel like, if you just keep going, because there is this acknowledgement again that you have the power to win, even if it seems a bit tough at times, not seeing the results. It's saying connect to your emotions, feel your emotions, don't close off. And find beauty in being all by yourself, or find the beauty in the journey, find the beauty in all the aspects of the journey, even before you make what you wanted. And I feel like after you will find this, after you will be okay with the stillness, after you will be okay with this period of wait, your manifestation will start to come true, and you will not even believe it, I feel like. Because I feel like it will happen unexpectedly for you, and it will happen after this long period of stillness, and you will not believe that things can shift so quickly. Yeah, just keep holding on, because your manifestations are coming true. They're real, they're valid. And believe in your own magic, in your own power. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time, and bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm filming this on 22222. If you believe in numerology, then this is definitely something special, and maybe pay attention to what number 2 means to you personally. But yeah, let's see, what are your spiritual blockages? There's something here to do with your subconscious, and it makes sense because we're talking about spiritual blockages. But I feel like there is something in your subconscious that really needs to shift, and there is a shadow work to do for you, definitely. I feel like there is this message of you having to open your heart more, Learn how to be more vulnerable and open your heart, because I feel like there is some sort of mask that you're projecting that is very untrue to who you are on the inside. I feel like you're receiving quite a bit of messages in your dreams as well. And I feel like you can have very vivid dreams or very symbolic dreams that you don't understand the meaning of. It's saying accept what is happening in your world right now, because right now you're going through some sort of spiritual awakening and shadow work process, maybe even dark night of the soul, where you're purging from all the toxicity, from your own toxicity from deep inside, that your soul wants to purge, I feel like, but you as a human, you don't understand what's going on. And it's okay. You don't have to understand. But all you can do right now is to go with the flow as much as you can. Accept what is happening with you and feel everything that you're going through. Because this is not an easy process. It's like you're literally becoming a different person, because I feel like in the past there has been some sort of subconscious pattern that you had that doesn't serve you anymore. And when you're stepping into the new paradigm, but to do that you need to get rid of that old outlived subconscious program. And it's like it's time to show your true face to the world. It's time to be more true to yourself, to your core. And no matter how that looks to you, but it's time to also shift some parts of your life, the way you live. Maybe you have been neglecting your body for a while, or you have been doing a job that doesn't serve you at all, that you only do for money. And now it's time for something to shift in your world. And like something is shifting from within you, and therefore your outer world shifts as well. And this is the process when you lose a lot of your past. Like in the past you thought you identified a certain way, and right now you may start to lose interest in that. You may start to gain new interest, and you may lose a bit of that identity, because you will gain a new one, but it may not happen immediately. So it can be very confusing, this process, when you lose your previous interests that defined you, and you're asking yourself maybe who I am, what do I want, and you cannot really answer that anymore. But the new interest, the new identity will come a bit later. Yeah, it's like I feel like in the past of course you weren't wrong, but you have been doing something that your new version doesn't want you to do anymore. Your new version wants you to be more open, less guarded. Your new version wants you to be more open to the miracles of life, and more open to the light side of life, and be less self-destructive, I feel like. And it's like there is something else for you to do now. You need to stop being a certain way, because you're being waited somewhere else, I feel like. It's like someone is waiting for you on the other side. And I mean on the other side is like in the new world you're stepping into, something new for you to do. I feel like this has to do with the life purpose, with what you invest your time of the day into. Yeah, it's like universe wants you to be more faithful, more powerful, all by your own, believing more in your own power, in your own strength, not be like, but I cannot do anything anyway. Like you take some sort of issue in the world and you're like, I cannot do anything anyway. Well, maybe you can't, but still there is a little part that each one of us can do. Even one person can bring a change, even just by maybe talking about it. So it's like, don't lower your own worth. Don't be like, well, I cannot do anything anyway. Well, I won't be able to sustain myself by following my heart. And it's saying those thoughts need to go, because it's like you're moving from lower frequencies to more higher frequencies, where you connected to your heart and where life feels so much better, so much, each and every day doesn't feel like a struggle. Of course there are challenges, but it feels so much better and so much lighter, because you're vibing higher and you're on another mission that is connected to your heart, and that brings you a lot of fulfillment. Yeah, and somehow you're required to do this leap of faith. The universe will align you to a situation where you will have to do a leap of faith, where you will have to trust no matter what. And somehow it's like, I see you in the cave where it's very dark and you don't understand what's going on. You don't even see yourself. And you see this, insect that brings light, or a little fairy or something, this light orb. And it's like, do you dare to follow me? It swirls around you. And it's like, if you want to get out of this cave, follow me. And you follow this light orb, and you don't know if this light orb can fly, but you cannot. What if there is a hole in this cave? What if you will stumble? What if there is no end to this cave, but you still go after this light orb? And this light orb is taking you to the end of this cave, and you cannot believe it. It's a miracle. And when you get out of this cave, you only got out of this cave because you trusted in that light orb, and you trusted that it was leading you somewhere. And it's like, you're right now in this cave. When you cross this path, when you just believe that you're being guided to a better world, even if you're in this dark cave and it's scary, you will get to this better world, and you will not believe it, how beautiful it is around. But it only could happen when you went through this dark cave, where also you purged from unnecessary thinking patterns while being there. You realized your own mistakes, you realized what you did wrong. You realized whether others wronged you. And you purged from all that, and you forgive those situations just for you to feel better. Not because you forgive those people, not because it's okay what they did, it's not okay, but you forgave the situation, you let it go, you acknowledged it and you let it go, so that you can feel better, that you don't carry this heavy baggage. Yeah, you're becoming much more spiritually aware, much more in tune with yourself. You're learning about your soul, you're learning about your own path and what does it mean, and where do you go, and where are you going, and why is it this all for? And you're getting this clarity of mind. I feel like for you right now it's very beneficial to meditate, because you will get answers also from your dream state. You're getting some answers. Maybe you don't understand them with your human head, but your soul understands. What are those visions? And right now you're getting clarity of mind. After this process you will know what to do, you will know where your pathway is leading you. I feel like after this process you will have a lot of new energy, brand new inspiration that you didn't have before. You will get unstuck when previously you may have been afraid of something. You will not be after this process. You will lose your fears. You will be more brave. Whatever you were afraid to do, maybe you were afraid to stand for yourself, to show yourself, you will not be afraid to do that after this process. You will be working on something new that you don't even know that you will be, I feel like. Will be some sort of new career path for you, or something new in your current career path. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna get your good karma very soon, something that you have done in the past. A good thing will return to you when you need it the most. And right now acknowledge all of the previous heartbreaks, all the situations they may rise up where you were done wrong, and really remember those situations and feel it through so that you can release it successfully. And remember that those heartbreaks, they don't define you. They just made you stronger. They just made you understand more about life, about who you are, made you more experienced. This is a very beautiful, this is not an easy process, definitely, and you're gonna get to a very beautiful place after it, so keep going. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time, and bye. Hi, group number 3, welcome to your reading. So let's see what your spiritual blockages are, how to overcome them, what lessons you learning. Okay, so I feel like the blockages you have right now are about whether you can have fun or not in life. Your guides really want you to be more fired up about life, like being more assertive, being more inspired, being more open about the wonder of life and where it can take you. It's like you're being asked to not to stay in the routine, not to stay stuck in a place where people are vibing on a low frequency and where they do things on autopilot all day, each and every day, where they have very stagnant beliefs and they don't even know how to open up themselves for something new. And it's saying, get out of this place. Maybe for some of you physically, stop hanging out with people like this, or somehow protect yourself from people like this. But more so, change your own inner dialogue and return to that passion, return to that fire within, return to that feeling of enjoying life, because it's like they're asking, when is the last time you completely let go of the control and you just were, and you were just having a lot of fun, when you were really joyous and very high on life. When was that last time? because it's all available for you. But as long as you are open to it, as long as you see the possibilities, as long as you have this fire within, but you may have lost yourself in the routine, in the practical aspects of life way too much. And they're saying a balance is needed between this routine and being joyous in life, being fun and free-spirited. Yeah, because I feel like it's very good to be practical because you're building a lot for yourself, but it's not good to be too practical and empty inside at the same time. Where can you let go of the control? Where can you be more free-flowing? Where can you rest more? And where can you allow that fire to rule you over more? Because that's when newness will come into your life. That's when joy will come into your life. And there is no meaning to life when there is no joy, even if you possess all of the material abundance you want, even if you possess life where you have all the material abundance, you will not enjoy it if there is no spark in this life, if it's just black and white. So that's the lesson you're learning. You're learning how to combine those two things, how to be practical and how to, also how to be, maybe you're in a position of power, maybe you've been way too in your work, in your decision making state, in your intellectual, cold, rational state, but it's saying, where is your inner child? Every healthy adult has an inner child inside of them, still alive and breathing. But where is yours? It's not there anymore. It got lost somewhere. But it's not dead. You can still revive it. Let it go. Let it in. Let it into your world. Release some of that control. I feel like you may have also lost faith in the world, in the higher force. Maybe you never even believed in anything like that. That there is higher force guiding, and that we're all one. Maybe you haven't opened yourself to those concepts. That may have been also very sad because maybe you didn't know what you're doing. Maybe you got lost in a 3D reality, I feel like. And I feel like it's time for you to step away from that. It's time for you to let spirit in, let the fun into your world. Be more easygoing. It's saying, ask yourself, where have you been neglecting your inner child? And it's like a message that don't be too hard on yourself. Even if you don't feel like you can return to that more fun state you have been in your childhood. It's like, trust the timing, trust that you will find a way back to being more free. It's like you have those handcuffs on and you have put them on yourself and you don't really want them on. You just told yourself that you have to do that. In order to be successful, I have to do that. I have to pretend I have to be that. And there is no place for me to goof around, or there is no time for me to rest and chill and like I have to do that and that and that and that, and it's like you got lost in it in the process. And it's like, don't feel the need to be rushing things. So trust the timing. It's not you can do your own thing in a pace that is very healthy to you. Yeah, it's time to clear out the old patterns, because there is a new world opening up for you, and you will find a balance within yourself when you're connected both to your inner child and to your adult self. And there is like this feeling of liberation when you do that. It feels so much easier than what you're doing right now, because I feel like right now you put a lock on your heart and you don't even let anyone in, because you don't really understand what's going on. You got lost in this 3D grinding mode. But I feel like once you open your heart up, and it will fill with new amazing things and new connections and new experiences and new view and things that resonates with you deeply, because what you're doing right now isn't what you are. And it's like they're saying change is needed, and like stop being in your head space. Yeah, again, stop being in your head space you've been in your head for way too long. It's like, let that guard down, put that sword away. That's enough for you. It's not the way to live. Start to open your heart back to your passions, back to what brings you joy, even if it's just a day without a work. There are so many different talents inside of you, but you've shut them in because it's like you dedicated yourself for something that isn't even real. And it's saying it's time to manifest your dream life now, where you can have fun while working, where you have the time to rest and not feeling guilty about it, not feeling like you always have to go. Yeah, it's time to walk away from that routine that is not healthy for you, because it has been burdensome for you as well. And you may have not realized that. It's just that stress was accumulating in you. There is this King of Wands inside of you that wants to come out and play and create something very beautiful in this world. Once you will find that balance, make steps towards finding that balance, you will feel so new, so refreshed, so rejuvenated, and so happy. Feel like you haven't felt happy in a long time. But they're saying it's okay. It's okay. You need to, once you acknowledge this, just make small steps to what you feel like will benefit you. And it's really possible to break out of that cycle that you put yourself into. It's like, yeah, look deep into yourself, your own subconscious. Where have you put limitations and blocks? Allow yourself to feel more joy in each and every day, and tell yourself that it's okay for me to be passionate, it's okay for me to express who I truly am, it's okay for me to rest, it's okay for me the world is not gonna crumble if I will allow more time for self-care, if I will be more fun and quirky and not suppress that part of me. Because it's really great that you're so intellectual, so smart, so foreseeing. But there is also this fire within that needs to be expressed. And this stress will melt away eventually when you let that fire take over. In this process, you're also being watched over by higher forces. You're not alone. And I feel like you will receive guidance also. How can you change your routine and thought pattern so that it suits you more. So I hope this has helped somehow. I wish you a lot of luck. Thanks a lot for watching, and bye. Okay, hi group number 4. So let's see what your blockages are and how to overcome them. I feel like you have already been through some dark night of the soul or some process like that where you become a new version of yourself, completely new version of yourself, where you awaken. I feel like you're very awoke. You haven't still in the process of it. It's like it hasn't ended yet. There is still a road to be taken. And right now it's like there is a lot that you need to do. And I feel like you still haven't refilled those 3 cups yet. It's like you lost something, but you still haven't received. You're not at the end yet. It's like you're still tied down to the old paradigm. The wheel hasn't shifted for you yet. And what is your blockage? Your blockage is allowing it to happen. It's similar to group number 1, I feel like, but you're more awoke, you're closer to the other side of this process. It's like the dawn is happening soon for you. It's crucial for you to, right now, to stay connected to your spirit, to not get lost in the process, because you possess the key. I feel like you're also manifesting a lot subconsciously, that you don't even understand what will it do for you. But it's like I feel like your reality is the result of your own manifestation. Yeah, it's like this lesson of, again, going with the flow of things, learning to go with the flow, knowing that it's okay for you to be, you're not like, don't micromanage the universe. You may be very powerful, but you're still a child of the universe. And you're not alone like this. It's like lay in the sleeve, be okay with laying in the sleeve and going down the river. Be vulnerable to the process. Don't put up a straight face if you feel like crying. Know that this too shall pass. This process is kind of hard to put into words, but there's a lot that going on with you, I feel like. Essentially, it's the expansion of you again. Yeah, it's like you're being asked to meditate. There is a lot of going on in your dream state. Your soul is upgrading. This is very, very deep. Your light body, like your DNA is shifting. Yeah, you're really like your soul is really growing up. You understand where you come from. Maybe you do some past life regressions, but I feel like your third eye is really wide open right now. And you're being helped in this process a lot by your guides. Yeah, I feel like this process will, I feel like you're in a very intense part of this process. That it will end, like the intense part will end soon. And after this intense part will end, you will feel more light and you will feel very fresh energy. You will be reborn somehow. Something completely new will shift from within you and you will look at the world in a different eyes. That's a very huge awakening. And after that you will have new power to go after your dreams and goals. Like you will be very fired up by that wisdom that you're receiving right now. But you're definitely feel like your soul has been all over the place. And this card, Star Bathing, also is like a suggestion. Maybe do this meditation, look up what star bathing is. But you're a very old, very advanced soul, and a lot of your wisdom is coming back into your body. It's like, I feel like that's a message that find the balance between creating with the universe and going with the flow. I feel like that's also a lesson here, to be the both the fool and magician. I feel like soon you'll find people who really resonate with you, no matter if it's romantic, platonic, or business. I feel like you'll find some very good connections for yourself in the future. Someone who those people really vibe with you on the inside. They're on the same level as you. And you just talk effortlessly. You just have this instant connection and instant understanding of each other because you speak the same language. I feel like you're already doing very good. This reading is kinda pointless, to be fair, because I feel like you already know everything I'm talking about. You know it deep inside. It's saying also, stay connected, keep being connected, and keep going in the direction you're going. Keep doing what you're doing because you're on the right track. And soon those cups will fill. Okay, I hope this has helped somehow, that this has made sense. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.